Hi there, this is Ranjit, and as you can see, I have a box from OnePlus. It says nothing, but this should have the new OnePlus, that is the OnePlus 5T. So let's just open it up. So let's, and this should have the OnePlus 5T and some cases. Yes, as you can see, and it says never settle over here. So nice packaging for the review unit. So let me show you this first. So we have the OnePlus 5T case. We have two. So that's what we are getting, and it has a rear mounting fingerprint scanner. I'll show you the. So let me take out this device now and let's unbox the same. So here is the OnePlus 5T, and here it just says the 5T. So that's the differentiating thing. If you notice, apart from that, the box is very similar to the regular OnePlus 5, and back it doesn't give any specs. Again, in terms of specs, it's very similar to the OnePlus 5. This is the OnePlus 5 that I have. This one also comes with the Snapdragon 835 chipset. Again, 6 and 8 gigabytes of RAM based on the capacity. 64 GB one will have 6 gigabytes of RAM, and the 128 gigabyte that we have will have 8 gigabytes of RAM. And one thing to note is that in terms of colors, both the 6 and 8 gigabytes as of now will be coming in this midnight black color. So it's not the slate gray color that we were getting for the 6 GB variant. So that is one difference in terms of colors. Let's just open this up now. And here is the handset itself. And immediately if you notice, because of this aspect ratio now, that is 18:9, it looks a little bit different, taller. In fact, it is having a 6-inch screen, and let's just take this out. And I believe the camera module has also changed, and now though it's still a 16 and a 20 megapixel the telephoto lens, but the camera module has increased. And now for the wide vision, even on this regular one, it was a f1.7. This one both have f1.7, and as you can see, if we compare it with the older OnePlus 5, this is how it looks. Obviously it has that fingerprint scanner over here, and from the front, this is how actually it looks. So yeah, this one actually looks now a lot modern, like the Galaxy S8 and stuff, because of that new screen aspect ratio. It's still I would say full HD plus screen, so not quad HD. So the battery life should be actually pretty similar. In terms of capacity, both are having the same battery. And let's look at the accessories now. So we have a box, actually this one entire thing. So let's see what else do we get. So nice to see that they are bundling a bumper case also. So you would get this within the packaging, and a quick start guide, basic stuff, safety info, SIM ejector tool over here, and yeah, so that's what we get regarding the packaging. And nice to see that you have this TPU case that is supplied in the box. So that's what we get. And apart from that, it's the regular stuff, the dash charging, fast dash charger. That's the same that we are getting even with the regular OnePlus 5. That's the same thing, that hasn't changed. So this will charge your OnePlus very quickly. It's a 5-volt 4-amp charger, and the USB Type-C cable. Before we proceed, here is a word from our sponsor, that is Bank Bazaar. Bank Bazaar can help you get approvals for credit card in 30 minutes. Download and open the Bank Bazaar app and select the credit card option. Enter a couple of details like your monthly salary, and that's it. You have over 40 options to choose and get paperless approvals in 30 minutes. So here is the new OnePlus 5T. Again, as I've told you, this one is having that new aspect ratio. So they are able to actually put in a 6.01 inch screen, whereas in the older one it was a 5.5 inch screen. So let me give you a physical overview. On the top, actually we have nothing, and we have the SIM tray over here. Again, it's a dual SIM, guys. Again, no micro SD card support. It's a dual SIM nano solution that you are getting with these. And nice to see that this is also metallic. And the power button over here on the bottom, fortunately still we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB Type-C for charging, and a single speaker over here. And here we have the volume rockers, and the alert slider is also still there. On the back, you'll notice the fingerprint scanner and that new camera module. The front facing camera is also a 16 megapixel shooter, and there is also one more small screen guard that is sort of pre-applied to this, so you can just keep it like that if you want, or you can take that out. As you can see, it's sort of pre-applied. I'll remove that later, but let's just power this on in the meantime. And I hope it has some charge. Yeah, give me haptic feedback. And by the time I actually set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. This OnePlus 5T has a 6.01 inch screen, which comes to a PPI of 401, and it's in the new aspect ratio that is 18:9, and it's still an AMOLED screen. It is powered by the Snapdragon 835 chipset. It has the Adreno 540 GPU. It has fingerprint and also new feature that is known as the face unlock. Moving to Bluetooth, it has Bluetooth 5 NFC support, and it has dual rear facing camera. The wide one is a 16 megapixel shooter, and the telephoto is a 20 megapixel shooter. And moving to the battery, it has a 3300 milliamp hour battery with the dash quick charging. So as I was mentioning, we have this new face unlock feature. So you can register your face with this one. This will work even if you have the fingerprint. So that option is there. So let me just scan. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and in fact this OnePlus 5T has a new feature that is known as face unlock. While you are setting up the device, it doesn't ask for fingerprint, it prompts you for face unlock. And yes, you can also set up the fingerprint. So I did both, and let me show you the fingerprint first. And it's a normal, and it's a very fast fingerprint sensor, just like the OnePlus 5, so no issues. But we also have this face unlock, and I was very surprised. And it just unlocked. It is so fast. If you just tap in, it unlocks. Let me show you. I'm just here. It's not my face, so it's not unlocked. But if I bring it here, immediately, let me show you again. You just bring it near your face like this, and it just unlocks. So it is very quick, like this. When you bring your face, it just unlocks. So it's extremely quick, I would say. I will have to really test this face unlock feature. We'll have to try it with a photograph and stuff if I can fool it. But as of now, this face unlock is actually really, really fast. And sometimes it feels like, yeah, as you can see, it's just unlocking very, very quickly. So you have two options of unlocking: the fingerprint and the face unlock feature. And it's good that you can enable both the features. For example, as you can see, I'm unlocking with the fingerprint, and obviously you can do the face unlock also. So that's a new option, and it is really fast. And under the hood again, it's still running Oxygen OS. And let's see, what is the Android version? It's still on Android version 7.1.1. But this device and even the OnePlus 5 will soon be getting the Android Oreo update. So let's just go back over here, and apart from that, as you can see, let's look at the storage. This is that 128 gigabyte model, and if you go to storage, out of that 128, you roughly are going to get about 110 GB of space. So that's what you get regarding the storage. And again, it's typical OnePlus layout, as you can see. So not a huge change over there, and also not a lot of bloatware apart from this Google specific apps. So yeah, and so yeah, not a lot of bloatware, as you can see. So that's a good thing. Apart from the OnePlus community tab, we don't have a lot of bloatware. So that's what it is. And it's a typical AMOLED screen. Again, as you can see, this is that the OnePlus 5. Obviously this is slightly on more brightness, but yeah, this is the aspect ratio. Let me just show you that aspect ratio difference, so that you can get, this is a little bit on the taller side, but in terms of height and width, it's slightly bigger, I would say, very slightly, but not by a huge margin. But you are getting almost a 6-inch screen on this one, and it's actually comfortable to hold, guys. Let's just unlock. Again, I use that face unlock and it is really quick. Again, as I mentioned guys, I'll have to test this face unlock. I have to try it with the picture and see if I can fool it and stuff, but they are telling in the PDF document that they had said it uses 100 points on your face for that unlocking. But I'm really surprised that it is so fast. Now moving to the camera, what they did is, though it's the 16 and a 20 megapixel, very similar to this one, but they have told us that this is actually a new sensor, and the telephoto lens has improved a lot because it now has a f1.7 aperture. So let's just open this up and let's look at the camera. Looks like the app layout also might have changed a little bit. So swipe for video, it says, swipe for portrait, it says. So yeah, we still have that portrait mode and stuff. So those options are still there, and you get those depth effect. And the shutter speed, as you can see guys, is fast. So this came out actually good. So again, not a huge difference I would say, but in terms of functionality, yeah, we have that still the 1x, 2x option and stuff. This one also has 4K video support, and it has EIS. So the 4K footage should be good actually. This is the video, and if you tap here, as you can see, you can go all the way up to 4K. So that option is there. But let me actually take some snaps around my office and some other places. So here are some more sample shots that I have shot with this OnePlus 5T when I was in New York, so that you can have a very quick idea regarding the camera performance. Yes, I will also be posting a full in-depth camera review later on, but here are some samples so that you can have a rough idea regarding the camera performance of this OnePlus 5T. Shooting this sample in 4K, and I'm just going to walk around also guys, and I'm doing this handheld, doing nothing, just walking normally, so that you can have an idea how is the stabilization. So yeah, this is a very quick sample in 4K at this place known as Highline, and I'm recording this again with the front facing camera. And the reason I'm recording is that it's actually pretty windy, so that you can have an idea how is the noise cancellation. And again guys, I'm using this handheld. So yeah, this is with the front facing camera in New York, and this place is known as Highline. Really nice for photographs. So some of the samples that you're seeing have been shot in this area. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look at this OnePlus 5T. So what do you think about this OnePlus 5T? And if you have any other questions regarding the OnePlus 5T, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my full review. Again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.